Hey everyone. I read today that there was going to be some intense energies and arguments, and that's what the 11th was all about today. And I was like, oh, I feel great today. Blah, blah, blah. It's going to be awesome. And then I just got off the phone with my grandfather and like unloaded on him about his daughter, my mother, and my father. And first of all, this is day 11 of 365 days of lives. And today I want to talk about mother and father wounds, which is interesting because I'm literally dropping a course about this probably in about a week or so, maybe 2 weeks, about healing these things. And the first thing I want to say is, even though you go through and you do the healings and the forgiveness work and the clearings and releases and the facing of the deep emotions that come up associated with mother-father wounds or even other abuser wounds, it doesn't mean that you're not still going to be triggered or you're not still going to have moments of feeling like you're in pain and it's lonely and you miss them and you wish things could be different and, all the things. And so today mine came up, and mine are healed. I don't have any anger towards my father or my mother. I think I, as a human, will always feel a sense of, what the fuck? How the fuck? Why the fuck would you do this to your kid? Like, to your daughter, to your, how do you sleep at night? Like, it's more just out of confusion of like, who the fuck does this? How have you gone 15 years without talking to your daughter? And while I know the bigger reasons as to why that's happened, my human side is still like always going to have some sort of confusion around that, right? So today I'm talking to my grandpa, and I talked to my grandpa who's like 90, I don't know, is he going to be like 95 this year, I think, or 96 this year? And he's the only one I talk to in the family. The only one. Okay, everybody else, I haven't talked to my dad in 15 years, haven't talked to my mom in 7 years, I haven't talked to my brother in 7 years, or a stepmother or stepsister, any of those in 7 years. And so I always ask him, and I never have the reaction that I had today. I asked him, so how are you? How is mom? How's everything going in the family? And then he's like, yeah, your mom's all right. She had her first vaccination. If you look at my story, you all know I don't support I don't support vaccines. I just don't. I don't judge anyone who's having that done, by the way. I don't, but I don't support it personally, and I don't, I just don't. And so if somebody asks my opinion about it, I'll more than happy to have the conversation, but I don't put my judgment on others. I think that what you do with your body is what you want to do, and what you feel like is right for you is right for you. Also, please, if you can comment replay, share this if you feel like it resonates with you or would help others. So anyways, he's like, oh, and I don't know if you have seen pictures or anything, but Tyler's baby, my brother, is really, really cute. So Tyler's is my biological brother. It's just me and him as biological. And so he is the first one. Hi, Shannon. He's the first one of either one of us to get married. He's my younger brother. He's I'm 45, so I think he's 42. And there's a baby in the family. And when I first heard this, it broke my heart deeply, because here was an addition, the newest addition to our family, that would never get to know me or meet me. I mean, at this point anyways, who's to say what the future holds, but right now. So it broke my heart. But now when I talk about it, it's like, okay, that sucks. And it's always, again, gonna be a twinge of ow, that it hurts. But it doesn't make me break down crying anymore or bring me to tears. So my grandfather happened to say something to the effect of, well, if you're in such a good place, and he wasn't like, well, if you're such a good place, my grandfather's amazing. He's like, well, if you are in such a good place of self-love and acceptance and everything, he's like, what, how about you reaching out to them to see how, and I know I get this question from people a lot, how about you reaching out to them to try to patch things up? Because, hi, Teresa, because, everybody is getting older, and My mother's going to be 69 this year. My father's going to be 73 or 74 this year. And for once, it didn't set me off. Normally, I'm just like, why the fuck would I do something like that? And so it didn't. I came from a place of power. I did come from a place of actual self-love and actual belief in myself. And I know that there's a difference, because before it was like an anger, I just like the flame gets lit the fuck up. And this time it was more, I was like, I stopped and I thought, and I was like, Grandpa, that's what I've done every single time since I was in my 20s. Nothing gets fixed until Tasha gets on all fours and says she's sorry for all the things that she's not sorry for because she shouldn't have to be. And she begs for forgiveness. And she does all the things because she's the empath and she's the one that can see that time is short. And I should be the bigger one to do that. And I said, my own father has not talked to me in 15 years. He had an opportunity in 2014 when my brother, my stepmother, my stepsister, everyone started talking to me again in 2014. And my father still refused to have conversation with me. And so I haven't talked to him in 15 years. My mother, I haven't talked to her since 2000, what's it been? 2008, 17. 18, 19, 21. Yeah, it's been 4 years this year. And I said, why would I go and do that with someone who has literally stopped talking to me for no reason? And I told him what happened, and he was like, okay, yeah, that doesn't really make sense. I'm like, yeah, it doesn't. And who also knew my situation in 2019 when I was in the hotel and I was like severely anemic from blood loss because I was going through early perimenopause and bleeding for 90 days at a time. I was almost homeless every 2 weeks for 6 months straight. She knew everything. She knew about all of that. And she still didn't reach out to her daughter and do anything. And so I told him, I was like, old me would have taken your advice right now and would have said, well, you're right, time's short, blah, 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 and I should be the bigger person, and, I should just whatever, and me. I said, but I don't do that anymore. I don't let anyone treat me that way anymore. I deserve better. I deserve for my parents to be parents. I don't care if I am 40 fucking 5. I still deserve to them to be real people who pick up the phone and say, I'm a dick. I'm the one that was wrong. I'm so sorry I treated you that way. How do you feel about having conversation again? I mean, anything. And I felt strongly. I felt good about that. Like, I felt really good about that. And it hurt. It hurt so much that when I got off the phone with him, I bawled my eyes out. Because I'm fucking human. And no matter how deeply healed that deep wound of the mother wound and father wound or other abuser wound, your caretaker wound, gets healed, you're still human. Getting healed doesn't mean that you stop feeling the pain. It means you stop feeling the anger. The anger's not there anymore. That hatred, that I hate you, that how could you do this to me? That just the anger behind it. The anger is no longer there anymore. But the pain of the separation, I would be lying, and anybody's lying, if you were in my situation where there are 6 other people, actually including my mother, 7. Actually, it would be 6, I'm sorry, because I make 6. So it would be 6 other people and just me over here. And there's this whole cluster of people, and there's just me. Like, for me not to tell you that I would love to have a relationship with my father and my mother, if those things were healed in them, so that we could stop wasting time and that people do get older and all the things. To know there's a baby in the family that I'm never going to get to see, possibly. To know that my father and I will probably never have words until he's either on his deathbed or he's actually passed over. Yeah, it's going to hurt me. And it's going to possibly, if you're going through that, it's going to hurt you too. Don't think that the pain is supposed to go away. And if it doesn't, then you haven't healed enough or you haven't done enough work. How you know you haven't done enough work is if that pain is making decisions for you, right? So example would be somebody does mention them and you like lose your shit, or you can't talk about it. You can't watch movies associated with it. If you see somebody else who's in a relationship with a father, mother, or a other abuser wound type thing, and it makes you jealous beyond jealous, and you cry about it. That's how you know you still need to have some healing to do. But to talk about it in a way that's been a long time since you've talked about it, and to have it in a way where and the thing is, I've talked about it before and I don't get emotional about it, right? Like, there's been many times now that I can talk about it and it's not a big deal. For some reason, this was just emotional for me, so it hit me in a different way. And I think it's also because fuck you guys, I'm right on the verge of my whole life just flipping when it comes to my success and money and my stability and security. Like, oh, you guys, it's right fucking there. And it is almost predictable that when you're about to level the fuck up, I just hit my wrist. That hurt really bad. When you're about to level the fuck up, this shit, your ego, your subconscious, it's 211 right now, which is an angel number for me and Jacqueline. This subconscious shit will come up out of your system subconsciously. It's like this push-pull thing that happens, this yin-yang. It's like this just natural reaction of things about to level up where your ego just goes, nope. Are you sure you want to do that? That's not safe. I don't know if you can do that. Do you still believe in yourself? Are you sure you believe in yourself? Like it's just this natural push and pull thing that happens. And as soon as I started to get emotional, guess what I did? Yeah. I am bawling my eyes out, and you guys, I am repeating. Everything's working out for me. My heart is open. I am so successful. I am helping millions of women, making millions of dollars. I own my own beautiful home that I love. It is just coming out of me, okay? I'm sitting here and I'm just like, and I started, and then that was silently because I was like sobbing, right? And then when I stopped, then I looked outside and I just got in my power. It's like, I believe so deeply in myself and my work. I am helping women rise in this fucking world and take their power back and be at peace and calm inside of themselves. I love myself. I accept myself. I am worthy. The only value and worth I have is the one that I give myself. And I literally hi Lori, just got deeply into my power of remembering who the fuck I am. Because I will be damned if I let people who have hurt me for so many years, let the pain happen, have any fucking indication of my self-worth. I don't take self-worth indication from people who are ridiculous. Like, what sense does that make? Hi, Anne Louise. Hi, Dee. What fucking sense does that make? Oh, here, let me just believe what you, who obviously has brokenness in their brain, let me believe what who has harmed me for no reason, determine my self-worth. What? Wait, I'm sorry, what? Fuck no. Fuck no. So I just started reminding myself, I've been through amazing stuff. I'm an amazing person. I started saying things. It's like a rant that you have to get into. And of course, by the time I was done, the first thing I thought was, I have to go live. I need to go live. I need to share. I need to fucking share this for other people that are going through this, because I also want to share my processes so you guys can see that when my shit hits the fan in a big way, in a big abundance way, okay, not like shit hitting the fan, I'm talking like money shit, success shit, connections, fucking all the things, okay? When all of that hits the fan, I want you to remember my processes so that you can do them, so that you can look back and say, shit, Tasha did it. I'm no fucking different, because you're no different than me. I am just refusing to let go of the vibration of anything that is, it's nothing but wealth for me. Abundance, success, happiness. I mean, I'm happy anyways. Look at this dingy ass hotel. Look at it. That's all my shit I still gotta pack. Just look at it, okay? I don't give a fuck. I'm super happy right now because I get to decide to be happy. Yeah. Okay, who wrote something up here? Shit. Sandra, I wish that your parents could reach out to you, but they probably have wounds that they haven't healed themselves. You sharing with others is empowering you. Oh, yeah, girl. Oh, I already know that. I know that my father doesn't reach out to me, and this will probably resonate with a lot of you if you have the same kind of type of wounds. type of wounds, but could I say it? Could I say it correctly? The guilt my father has towards what he's fucking done to me and the ways that he has rejected me and abandoned me and turned a blind eye to all of the things that I've been through and had been going through for the past 15 years is what keeps my father from reaching out to me. And I know this for a fact because there have been times when we fought and I've gone back and the man has gotten through half a sentence of, I just wish I would have, and then he starts crying. My father, who's the retired, not retired, but my father used to be a cop who's super fucking intimidating, is like crying in front of me. On my 21st birthday, he flat out told me, drunk of course. He wasn't a big drinker, but when he drank, he became really honest and emotional. And when he, which wasn't often, but he said to me, I raised you all wrong. I raised you completely wrong, Tasha. So I know that's why. Doesn't mean it's not going to hurt. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not going to spiritually bypass my shit. I know why my father's done things. I know that he needs love and healing in the sense of how much he hates himself. And my mother, I don't know what my mom's deal is. I don't really fucking, I mean, it's similar. It's a similar thing with my mom for sure. It's definitely a similar thing. But yeah. And then, you know, I love you too, girl. This moaning, I don't know what's going on with my mouth right now. This morning, I also had some other stuff come up that I had to stay in my vibration with. So as you guys, maybe you haven't, maybe you have. No, I'm moving to Bend, Oregon tomorrow, and I'm super excited about that. My friend Trisha is coming to pick me up tomorrow. It's like a 3-hour drive. Her and her 15-year-old daughter, I believe, and her son also. Her son's coming. Her younger son, he's got to be like, what is he, like 5 or 6? Anyways, they're coming and I'm super, super, super excited. Like more excited than I was ever to move to Hawaii. In fact, Hawaii gave me nothing but anxiety to move to. I mean, I was like excited one minute and then I was terrified the next. And this feels like nothing like that. So and I've always had a deep connection to Bend. So anyways, though, she starts sending me like houses and like places to look at. And I have X amount of dollars in my bank account right now. And it's a nice little section of money, right? It's not some huge amount, but it's enough, you know, for whatever. And so we start going through things and I start realizing the logistics of like finding a place, which I've thought about it. I'm not stupid. I've moved a million times. I know how it works. But the certain things that she's sending me and I'm having to go over and calculations and the numbers are now like in my face. And for a couple of minutes there, I was like sweating. I was like, okay, what am I going to do? And how's this going to work? And then I had to literally just like reel that shit in. I was like, I'm not dropping my vibration. The reality of my situation is yes, right here on paper in my bank account and the things and all the things with the credit score and the fucking whatever, right? I don't live in reality anymore. That's my reality. Is that whatever reality I'm being shown right now is not the one that I put my trust and faith in. I put my trust and faith in the shit up here in the ethers that's always fucking here. And it's just waiting for my vibration to match so strongly that it just magnetizes that motherfucker. Brings it in. And that's where I'm at right now. I'm in that space of my depths of the money stuff coming up, like just the last little bits of it. Dee's like, me too. So when this happens, you have to be really, really, really diligent and you have to hold your vibration. So I had to do my money rants, which is what I call them. I have so much money, it's not even funny. Everything's working out for me. My place is fucking coming. I've done so much fucking work on this. I know it's coming because I believe in myself and I believe in my work. The masterclass, the Anger Embrace Masterclass has like fucking 130 people in it right now or something close to that. The class isn't even until June 22nd. I mean, we're probably going to have over 200 people in that masterclass. It's free, by the way, if anybody wants to join it. It's going to be amazing. To convert all those people into the 20 that need to sign up for the actual, or sign up for the actual Anger Embrace workshop that happens July 12th is like a no fucking brainer. That is the percentage literally from 200 to 20. It's like literally statistics. That's like X amount of dollars coming in, right? Then there's all this other stuff coming. So the whole point is this. I have had downloads. I'm reminding myself, I've had physical fucking downloads of like information. I've been channeled all this stuff. I've done this. I've done that. I've faced these things. I've pulled in all my stuff. I had this deep, deep, deep belief in myself that just is unwavering, not going anywhere. And I just had to hold that vibration so strongly this morning. And it was not fucking easy. Okay? This is not easy work. It's really not. And I know women who are making over $100,000 a month who still have to hold this vibration from time to time of like, nope, I'm not unwavering. I'm not wavering from my space of everything's working out for me. It's all happening. Everything's coming to me that I desire because it's coming from me because I'm a badass. And since I'm a badass and I asked for it and I can feel it and I can see it and I can smell it and I can just know it's my truth, I know it's coming to me soon. I'm quantum jumping, leaping that shit because I know so deeply. I know so deeply in my fucking soul. And that belief comes from not giving up in the face of shit that makes you feel like shit. So cry, get mad, yell, scream, lock yourself away for a day. Think the bad thoughts. Always follow up the, not bad thoughts, negative thoughts, low vibration. The low vibrational thoughts with the end, your ending thought has to be in truth. It has to be this spot of, I'm a divine being who gets whatever she wants. Because I'm a divine being and I'm a creator and I get to fucking decide. And it's not just saying the words, like it's like you feel that. It's like, that's my truth. And you say that out loud, that's my truth. I say this now. I like to say the word desire. Don't say want or need. I like to say the word desire. I desire a 2-bedroom, whatever. Now I say I'm ready for my own 2-bedroom or larger place. I'm ready to have clients in a waiting list to work with me. I'm ready to have the Anger Embrace workshop completely booked up. I'm ready to have my one-on-one program booked up. I'm ready. You say I'm ready. But it's 222 right now and 33% on my phone as I'm saying this. This is big stuff, okay? D's like, what? Holy shit. Yeah, it's a big deal. It's a big fucking deal. And the more that you can hold that vibration and the more that you can change your thoughts during body sensations of, oh fuck, oh shit, how am I gonna do this? The quicker things change for you so you don't have to experience the oh shit moments anymore. I mean, you still have to experience them at some level. Like, I'm not gonna tell you you're not gonna experience those. But I'm just telling you. I know you guys feel me. I know you guys feel my vibration. I know that you feel what I'm saying is fucking truth. I know, I'm in this dingy ass hotel preaching to you like I have $1 million in my bank account. Because in my opinion, I do. It's just coming. It's a no-brainer. There's no way that it's not. And now it's 223, 33%, and 3 people watching. It's just, you can't make this shit up. It's just law. It's literally law, like a magnetic queen. Damn straight, D. But it's a matter of holding that vibration for a certain amount of time. Because things do have a momentum factor. God, I'm getting the message I shouldn't say that. Because it's a limitation. How about we say it this way? When you decide something, and you really feel the truth of whatever it is that you are declaring. Like for the longest time I said, oh, I believe in myself and I believe in my work. And it just felt like I was kind of saying it. But the more I said it, and it took me like fucking probably a good 2-3 months of saying it before I finally one day was like, nothing can really go wrong. Because I said it out loud. I was like, oh, I believe in myself and my work. And all of a sudden I felt this like huge connection to what I said. I was like, oh, that really is my truth. That now that's my thing, that's my reminder whenever I get into a space of like, oh fuck, the how starts to come in. The how's shit, okay? The how is the fucking abuser in your head that tells you you can't do shit, or like that voice that tells you doubts you. It's like doubt The how is down. How am I going to do this? And how am I going to make it work? And I don't have any time, and I don't have any money, and like the how fucks everything up. Okay, the how's not your business. The how is the other portion of the co-creation process, which is the universe, right? That's their business. Your job is to say, I desire this because it's my truth. I require, that's another one too. If you have like something that's like for me, it's a requirement that I do not share space with another person unless it's somebody like my boyfriend, someday husband, or somebody I decide to come into my space. Now, yes, I am going to Trisha's. I am staying in her house, but I knew and know, because my intuition's so fucking spot on now from all the work I've done, that I know that's a very, very temporary situation. When I say sharing space, I mean like, that's my new living situation where I'm renting a room somewhere, or like I'm in an attached apartment to somebody's house, or like, no. So I flat out told the fucking universe, it is a requirement that I do not share space. That I have my very own 2-bedroom or larger place that I love, love, love. That is a requirement. I don't give a fuck. Okay, no. Oh, you taught me how to get out of the how. I never think of the how now. I'll just know. Yes, and I'll tell you, things shift the fastest. Hi, Jacqueline. Things shift the fastest when you know, oh, there's some one-liners I've been coming up with, okay? Like the one that says, if it's not in flow, it's a fuck no. Okay, here's another one. Well, I just lost it. Damn it! What was I talking about? Fuck! I was talking about, fucking shit. Because I was like too busy patting myself on the back, and the universe is like, don't do that. Actually, that's not true. Fuck you, Jacqueline, laughing at me. I hate you. If you don't know, I don't know. I was saying something like, if you don't, it rhymed with the word no. If you don't know, then you know. Now I don't know. Fuck. Anyways, I don't know what the hell I was talking about. Maybe that means I'm done talking. Fucking shit is a good one-liner. I'm having some good one-liners. I'm just trying to remember what it was I was saying. But anyways, my whole point is just hold your vibration. Okay, that's what I want to end on. It's just hold your vibration, even when things are scary, even when they're fucking shitty, even when it feels like there's no way in hell that you can see how this would ever work out for you. Hold that vibration. Do not waver. Do not do it, okay? Pretend there's a gun to your head, and if you waver, that motherfucker's going off and you're gonna die. Like, it needs to be, I know that's dramatic and it's intense, but it needs to be that way, because nothing's gonna shift until you hold that for so long. Let's talk about your face, because your bone structure shape is literally different. I was just thinking this today when I looked in the mirror, I was like, I think Jacqueline's right. I think I do look different. Like, it's weird. I was looking at myself just like, okay, So namaste, Donka Shane, namaste. Namaste really means like goodbye, but so anyways, don't waver. Okay, that's really what I want to end on, is just don't waver. It's not going to change until you hold that vibration for long enough. Okay, really wish I could know what that one-liner was, because it was good. It'll come to me. So youthful. Thanks, babe. I love you. That's my bestie. It's my psychic woo-woo bestie. My woo-woo wife. That's what I'm going to start calling you, Jacqueline. You're my woo-woo wife, like a work wife. You're my woo-woo wife. Okay, so one last thing. Free Anger Embrace Masterclass happening June 22nd. If you want to be a part of that, let me know. I'm going to put the link here in the comments so that if you want to join, you can. It's going to be amazing. We're going to talk about all the benefits that happen when you decide to step into that fire, that powerful fire, and how stepping into that releases it enough that it actually becomes something that actually works for you instead of against you. It's nothing you have to be afraid of any longer, okay? And it brings you constant warmth of happiness and peace and calm and abundance and money and connection and all the things. So there's lots of people who have, they're just like, oh, I just stuff my anger. So you got a good made up phrase right there. Made up phrase. People have lots of anger issues where they say, oh, I just stuff my anger. I don't really like deal with it. I don't really just like, don't feel like I can express it, or I don't feel like it's like I'm not supposed to, like anger is this bad thing, like I'm not supposed to talk about that, I'm not supposed to feel that, I'm not, so no, that's a low vibrational thing, and I don't want to, rock the boat in my own life or somebody else's. And what people don't understand is the underlying anger actually causes illness. That's the dangerous anger, is this shit that you don't let it come out and express out of your body in the ways that it needs to, at the times that it needs to. It causes actual illness. I'm gonna have to look this up. I think anger is liver. I'm pretty sure anger is stored in the liver, but also digestion issues. You'll have acid. It produces acid. It produces, like acidic. What am I thinking of? I was going to say hernia, but that's not what I'm looking for. It's kind of like you'll have digestion issues, but stomach issues, stomach cancer. It's all in there. That's not good. And then you have other people who are just like, oh, well, I don't have a space. We're going to talk a lot about the physical symptoms. Yes. So there's also people who don't feel like they have a space to release that. They're afraid that if they allow themselves to feel it, then it's going to explode and go everywhere. And they're not going to stop it. And it's going to burn down everything around them. And it's going to scare the shit out of everyone. And they're not going to recognize themselves. And it's going to fuck everything up. Bowlish is literally holding on to poop. Yes. So clenching, colon is another one. Anger is that's also fear. Fear's in the liver. I think anger's in the kidneys, maybe. I'll look it up. We'll figure it out. In the masterclass, I'll have all the information. And Jacqueline usually talks more about that than I do, in my defense. I'm usually the action person. I'm the person that's going to be having you get up and actually do an exercise to get the shit out of your fucking body and give you a chance to really express that in an environment where you're fully fucking supported and it's wanted and it's needed and it's welcomed for you to just be yourself full out in these ways. Okay? All right. I love you guys. If you want to be a part of the masterclass, it's free. Again, let me know. The actual workshop that is 10 days long, that will be put on again by me and Jacqueline, it's going to be July 12th. It'll be by Zoom also, and there's only 20 spots available. All right. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for listening. Bye.